Today is the culmination of 7 years of building a place like this that's a vocational facility specifically designed so people in wheelchairs can get their stuff fixed, can design new and better assistive devices, and can get education for part-time jobs specifically for people with wheelchairs. 90% of all the people in wheelchairs are not seen. They're at home, they don't have a job, they don't have anything to do, they have very few friends. They would love to have something to do, some place to go, a part-time job. And they could only have a part-time job if they were trained to have one. So those are the people that we're serving here.
It's such a great help to us. It's an asset to us in the community because with the amount of vehicles and maintenance and things like that, he's helped teach us how to take care of our own stuff and save a lot of money, since I'm also a nonprofit. So it's, hard to come up with funds to take care of all the equipment that we have. So he's taught us to do maintenance and things like that. And with this new class, I think that it's just going to be a great thing to get everybody out there. And it's more of a camaraderie and a team building skill as well. It's not just about what can I learn. There's a lot of people skills involved in the same thing. With the things that they're working with, if there's something that you wanted to do but not quite sure how to do it, they could help you adapt things to get back to what you were doing before. Everybody can learn something from doing this. It's not all hands-on things. There's more to it than just what mechanical things can I learn. They are approved through DARS to get assistance through your local DARS office to come with tuition and things like that here.
They offer to help you to develop your skills to be able to go to work in like Jiffy Lube or something for car inspecting and checking out cars. And that's something I can do, and I'm pretty good at it. I just need training.
For someone like me, I always work with my hands. I only have use of one arm. And so, a lot of things are kind of, really hard for me to deal with. Before I came here, I was in and out of therapy, in and out of school. School was just never in my plan until I got disabled. It just brings me back to the world, I guess. Plus, it's just really helps with our life skills and gives us more of a sense of normality and overcoming our obstacles. It's 10 weeks long. We're going to be teaching how to do car inspections from a wheelchair and maintenance. Basically, how to build things that would help me in my everyday life.
But the other need for almost anybody in a wheelchair is the other stuff. A wheelchair is a great assistive device, but if you drop something on the floor, you probably can't reach it if you're sitting in a wheelchair. So you need one of those grabbers. And if it's something slippery, those average cheap Walmart grabbers won't work, so you need a better grabber. And if you want to carry your cell phone on you, there's no place to hook it. There's no pocket, there's no glove box in a wheelchair. So we're building all those kind of simple mechanical gadgets also for people who really need them. And this is an example, and it was just a marvelous device, except it had skinny street tires, almost no tread. And so anytime this got off the sidewalk and the grass was wet at all, it was hopelessly stuck. So he came to us and said, I got this thing, I love it, it works great, I can get the groceries, but it really is precarious if there's any kind of wet grass. Can we kind of modify it? Get some tires on it that really work. So we had to modify the front, cutting the fork off, welding it, putting these spacers in here so the fatter tire would fit. And on the back, they were too fat, so we had to chop out the fender. But still, minor, simple, easy stuff. He said, it's got two other mechanical flaws. The brakes are terrible and the throttle is really sloppy. So it's back to improve the brake system and improve the throttle. He can't get that done anywhere else. Where would he go to get that?
Right now, I'm working on a design for my hand cycles, and me and Howard have been going over prints to make it work.
One of the guys came up with this idea. This is a prototype. We wanted to test the concept. The concept was, can somebody who has no legs do the trash? So because of this hoop, the plastic trash cans can fit right in here. From this chair, he can dump the trash. So for the first time in his life, this guy has got a job 1 day a week, making 25 bucks, doing the trash. All because of this assistive device. That's the kind of things we do here. This did not take any mechanical engineers. This took a chance to to let creativity build something and see if it'll work. And if it's a great idea and 10 other people want them, well, then you're talking about a final prototype and make it a lot nicer looking and better welds. But the one-off, to try it, to get these guys a chance to build the gadgets they've always dreamed of and just help them with those things they can't reach, that are inaccessible, is what we do here. For many of you, the only barrier you're going to face today is this ribbon that can be cut easily with a scissors. But for those in wheelchairs, their day often consists of multiple barriers. They're much more difficult to get through than cutting a ribbon. And these words represent 7 of some of those most difficult common barriers that people face in wheelchairs. And to show what the Innovation Institute is all about, we'd like to symbolically cut all these barriers down as an example of what we do here. Down, chop it down, chop it down, chop it down. Chop it down, chop it down.
One, two, three.
Yeah!